So when Banchero catches this ball, stop. Gabe Vincent's got to have more urgency getting up here. Because look at this. Look when Gabe Vincent decides to get up to guard Banchero, when he already is in the triple threat position. So again, his feet are moving upward, and you're off balance, and Banchero's going to blow by you for an open jumper. Tyler Herro has got to stay with his man here. If you're switching this handoff, that's fine, but you got to stay with your man until this handoff actually happens and this player can switch. Look at Tyler Herro. He stops moving. This player's not able to switch this handoff yet. Look at how much gambling Tyler Herro does off this switch, off this handoff. See, look at this gambling right here. Like, this really hurts you, because look at this. You can't guard like this. So now you're trying to get back in position to guard Franz Wagner, and while that's happening, Franz Wagner's just going to blow right past you. Jimmy Butler is staring at the ball. You cannot do that. You have to see ball and man. Look at him fall asleep on Franz Wagner. See, look at this. And you're going to gamble on your way out as opposed to just getting out. So look at this. Now Franz Wagner can just catch this, and you're not in position to guard. If you're trapping this ball screen, stop. This player here's got to move. You can't let this pass to the roll man get hit, okay? We're not worried about this player in the corner when you're trapping over here, okay? But now this, look at this. So now you have no backside help. So you've just given the magic numbers. And I mean... Okay, so the Heat are trapping right here. This is a pick and pop. Now, so if Cody Zeller is just stunting in this backside area and recovering, then Kevin Love should be just flying back over here. So Cody Zeller, look at Kevin Love, all right? Look at him. Where's he going? Like, he's going away from Paolo Banchero. So you have no chance of guarding Paolo Banchero. If you're Kyle Lowry right here, it's a steal, it's a loose ball. We don't know who's getting it yet, but you need to start to get back. Like, Kyle Lowry's just standing for too long. When you're guarding the ball, the only thing you can be worried about is the ball, obviously. Look at this Heat defender right here trying to gamble and deny a pass. Well, you're guarding the ball. Just look at how long Tyler Herro is staring at the ball, not paying any attention to his man. This is absurd. Look at this. He's staring at the ball. Come on. I don't understand why this Heat player can't just get underneath his man, battle for real estate, initiate contact. If you're going to front the post, you can't just do this randomly. Like, it has to be planned. So if you're fronting the post, this player's got to be moving over now. If you front the post and you don't have backside help and this pass gets made, you're done. Jimmy Butler, you got to get up here. You got to force Franz Wagner here. This is where the drop coverage has to be, because I have backside help right here and backside help right here. When you allow this the drop coverage comes from here, like, what is this player supposed to do? If he steps up here, this player's wide open right here. We don't have a second body to rotate and possibly X out, so it's just an alley-oop. Can't stare at the ball. Jimmy Butler is just staring at the ball, not seeing his man. So look at this. Now you're late to come up. You can't guard on this handoff. Look at how late you are. So you're going to have to just do a half-hearted gamble and 2 points. Again, look at Jimmy Butler. This is unreal. You're just staring at the ball. You have no idea what Markelle Fultz, the person you're guarding, is doing. So now he's going to beat you on a backdoor cut and 2 points. Heat player, just get in a defensive stance. Get your feet set. Look at this Heat player. Why are you backing up? Like, what are you... So now look. Look how you're not in a defensive stance. This is not a defensive stance. So now this player can just get it and rip and go right by you. Just awful one-on-one defense from Tyler Herro. Why can't you just play defense? Why this horrendous gamble? So now look. Now Oladipo's got to step up and help. This player's got to stay with Banchero. And there's no one to take Franz Wagner, who can now just rip and go right by. For Oladipo, you need to get up and force Franz Wagner here. This is where the big has to drop, because when this player rolls, there's nothing but backside defenders. If you let him roll this way, there's 0 backside defenders, as you're about to see. Okay, so the Heat are trapping right here. Okay, so right now, stop. This player's coming down here to guard this player here. So if this pass gets thrown to when this pass gets thrown to the corner, Kyle Lowry's got to come here now. Like, there's nothing to be standing here for. And then, look, you're going to close out short? Like, this... Why? Okay, so you can see Jimmy Butler calling out for a switch right here. Okay, Fine, but you have to still guard your man until this screen comes. Then the switch occurs. Look at Jimmy Butler's already given up guarding his man. Just no screen's been set. Like, it's just too early to be doing that. Bam Adebayo can't be guarding nobody here. Bam Adebayo's got to get up here. You have to get up here. You can't stand in no man's land. Bam Adebayo's just standing in the absolute middle of nowhere. If you're Kyle Lowry here, you got to take this big coming this way. Like, you've got to step up. And Bam Adebayo can't be coming straight down the middle. Bam Adebayo's got to be coming here now. Because look at this. You're going to have Kyle Lowry leaning towards that big over there. And now Jalen Suggs just wide open. Transition defense, Kyle Lowry gets cross-matched onto Wendell Carter Jr. If you're Kyle Lowry, you got to immediately initiate contact and battle for real estate. Because if you don't, you didn't, and it's Wendell Carter, now look, he's in the charge circle. So you have no chance of getting this rebound. Okay, if you're switching the screen, no. This player has to be up, ready to guard. Look at this player as he's ready to guard Markelle Fultz. He's playing off his back foot. Okay, Jimmy Butler needs to stay in the corner here, all right? Like, Kyle Lowry's going to look at this. Kyle Lowry's doing a great job here. Look at him step into the gaps. Like, Kyle Lowry got in the gaps, this player's dribbles picked up. So why is Jimmy Butler coming to double for no reason? Again, Kyle Lowry does a great job in the gaps here. Look at him get this dribble picked up, okay? Great job. So this dribble's picked up. This player is guarding the ball. Markelle Fultz can't dribble anymore. So you got to stay in the corner. Another pointless double team. So now just pump and go right by you. Player clearly has no hope of guarding Markelle Fultz. So I guess he's trying to bring Markelle Fultz towards this part of the floor, and it would make sense. Jimmy Butler's right here in the gap. So you got to get up and force him here, because this is where your gap help has to come from. I can stunt, I can recover. See, again, right here, look at where now the help comes from. It can't come at the rim. Like, look at this. The corner, I can't stunt and recover from inside the charge circle. What is Jimmy Butler doing here? You never guard like this ever with your back to the ball. In this situation, look what happens when you do that. Now Jalen Suggs comes right around. God.